Any other contenders? We haven't heard from the
I have a
Kolkata
non-contender.
side.
Non-contender. So I'm wearing black because I'm here to mourn the death of KKR of sorts.
Who will win IPL 2023? Is a question I am a lot better off asking than answering. You know how my track record goes in this. But we've got a great bunch of panel of people who followed, watched, observed the IPL over the years, and there's some affiliation, if not following, to cities. Adi with Chennai, Yash Jha from Delhi, Shresh from Kolkata, Abhimanyu Bose from Bangalore, and George Binoy and me are the statesmen. So who wants to go first? Let's start with anyone going with Gujarat again to defend their title? Give me one reason why Gujarat will not do.
It's tough to defend titles firstly.
Yes, very good.
They had no pressure the last time, and I think that's why they shined through. Some people or analysts thought that they were the worst off team after the first auction.
What do they know?
And I think they played with that freedom, and I think now this season we might see the second season syndrome for many players.
I'm with you. They're the underdogs last year, no one thought, and everyone thought Hardik Pandya, no idea whether he'll bat, bowl, and we saw the best of Pandya. Now suddenly Pandya is the precious diamond, and he will have to protect himself. He may not bowl as much unless absolutely needed. So
I'm going to go with two teams, Royals, who I think were really solid last year, and they lost a little bit of steam towards the end.
But they made it the second best team. Yeah.
And I think the most improved team this season is going to be Sunrisers.
So again, my two favorites is one obviously Royals. I think they were probably one good win away from doing it and one all-rounder away from doing it, which they haven't holded this year.
Yeah.
Two is, I don't think anybody would say it, but I think that Delhi have a very, very good chance.
Wow, even without Rishabh Pant.
Rishabh Pant did struggle with captaincy. We're not going to say he's a very good T20 player, he's a very good T20 player, finisher, etc. But he did struggle with his captaincy.
Okay, so you're thinking Warner is a blessing over there.
Having Warner as captain could be a blessing in disguise.
Okay, we will see if the Ponting-Warner chemistry along with the Mitch Marsh in there all helps. Give me your reasons for Sunrisers on a practical level though.
So I just think that they have considerably revamped their squad. The big gamble is their captaincy on Aiden Markham.
Yes.
But he is a quality batter. They've brought in Adil Rashid, an overseas spinner, to replace the one big hole in their team from last season. They'll have Washington Sundar fit there throughout.
And Harry Brook is the player that we're all waiting to see.
Harry Brook, yeah. Having said that, a lot will depend on how their Indian pace bowling battery perform. You know, Bhuvi, Umran Malik,
and Natarajan.
How fit they are and how good they are. Because if they are fit and firing, it gives them a lot of flexibility
100%.
Up and down the
Alright, so we've got good reasons for Sunrisers. We've got Delhi thrown in as contenders, and we've got Gujarat ruled out and Mumbai ruled out. Anyone else giving Mumbai a chance in the absence of Bumrah? Anyone?
I think they might surprise. See, once you make the playoffs, anything can happen. So I think their job will be to just scrape through. Like they don't have to be.
Yeah, once you make the playoffs, anything can happen is fine.
The biggest question is how do you win?
But Mumbai have always been like the team to beat. Now they're no longer the team to beat when they face an opponent, and I think that could work to their advantage as well.
I just think they really didn't do much to add to their bowling strength. They put a lot on Archer and Bumrah being fit together, and it's not happened this year. It's a shame.
They put all their eggs on
Cameron Green, and I don't think Cameron Green's bowling is going to necessarily win you the IPL, even though he's a great player.
And they can't even bat him realistically in his best suited position.
Abhimanyu Bose has been quiet all this while. No RCB fan is ever quiet. Very good. Now say
after so many years, they would be.
Why? You're being in the WPL has also scarred you.
A little bit maybe.
RCB?
But I think they still won't make it all the way. They still have the same problem of having two similar players in Kohli and Faf up top.
But that worked so well for them. They made the playoffs last year.
You couldn't ask for a better base. They've made the playoffs 3 times.
No, I think of all the things,
on the way up.
Of all the things, I think that actually turned them around. I mean, they started Anuj Rawat last year, but Kohli and Faf at the top just gave them the right start.
Yeah, but I think it all will depend on Hazelwood's fitness, whether Hasaranga has another good season like that. So the bowling was built around them and Harshal Patel.
I actually have confidence in RCB this year, simply because they did the right thing by putting Faf and Kohli up top. And the fact that Rajat Patidar is now going to be a mainstay of their batting, as against the bizarre nature in which he became a replacement player and then just played the innings of his life. So that gives them a little more stability if Maxwell needs some time. They're not only dependent on Maxwell. So I'm.
Although I
and
think
the bowling is
Bracewell is
good.
a good replacement.
Yeah, he's a good player as well. You've got Michael Bracewell in there. So
Siraj is much improved.
any other contenders we haven't heard from? The
I have a
Kolkata
non-contender.
side?
Non-contender. So I'm wearing black because I'm here to mourn the death of KKR of sorts. Earlier they used to have there should be 3 captains in a side, and now they are struggling to find even one. The one they did find, Shreyas Iyer.
It's uncertain. We
It's
don't know
uncertain
what-
with his own fitness, and his captaincy has not really been something which has been a star point against his name. Even Delhi did not trust him as captain once he came back from injury. They continued with Rishabh Pant. They don't have like Venkatesh Iyer is out of form. Varun Chakravarti
I actually
is out
haven't
of
seen
form.
anything of Venki Iyer or
He's
Varun
scored
Chakravarti in a while.
hundreds here and there
Yes,
in
but
the
the
list.
quality of the bowlers also matter. So Venki Iyer, Varun Chakravarti, they were both bought considering they are mainstays
retained, yeah.
of an India team for the future or for the KKR team, and so their confidence is totally out.
Anybody else? Any other names we've not discussed yet?
We haven't talked about
Why are we
Punjab.
not talking
I
about
wanted
LSG?
to talk about Punjab because I think finally Punjab should have been
New
they're the best
captain, new
team.
coach again.
They have a great team, man. Superb team.
So last time they really struggled with balancing their team. You know,
Yes.
that fifth bowler and that batter. Now they have Sam Curran in the mix.
Yeah.
And Sikandar Raza.
And
who's
Sikandar
the-
Raza,
Who,
but
who I think was bought more for Livingston's replacement
Yeah.
because he's also been going through some injuries and whatnot.
But you might see him used in some grounds like Rajasthan or
You
Jaipur.
can't. Who would you drop?
yeah, but the fact is,
Yeah,
if
you're
they did have Bairstow and Livingston turns up fit, that batting order is really
yeah. It's
Powerful.
and I mean,
It's Helter Skelter.
and they're bowling. They have Ashleep, they have Rabada, they'll have
Rahul Chahar is there.
Karan and Rahul Chahar.
Harpreet Brar.
Harpreet Brar.
They can move
Yeah,
Brar and
but-
Rishi Dhawan depending on what type of all-rounder they need.
Livingston. Yeah.
Livingston can bowl. Yeah, I mean, even last year, this team had a lot going for it. In fact, many years it has a lot going for it, but we know the problem at times is not the players or the captain or the coach. So we'll find out if they get it right this year. CSK. Oh, they're winning this. I actually think CSK are fine. They will make the playoffs without doubt. They're at the Chepauk. It would take a brave man to say that CSK will not. And this is not the CSK team that I criticized in 2018. This is a very strong team. Does that make sense? Because when I criticized them, they went out to win. No, but I think they've made smart buys. The house seems to be in order now. Ravindra Jadeja's back in it. There's no trouble there. Deepak Chahar is fit. Yes. And it only takes 2 or 3 pieces to get CSK going. MS is the undisputed captain right now. And this is, for all practical purposes, you'd think this is his last IPL.
But I'll just say that Chepauk factor is so linked to spinners, right? And we're looking at what could be their 11, and you think that, okay, Moeen, Jadeja and Theekshana.
Yeah.
But Moeen's bowling form for the last couple of years in white ball cricket has been awful.
But he's not bowled a lot. Yeah.
There's
In
a
the World
reason
Cup.
why he's not bowling a lot, maybe.
And also like to the form of a couple of key players like Gaikwad and
Yeah. But they're not as
Raidu
dependent on
and
Gaikwad
Dubey.
anymore. I think they're not as dependent because they've got Stokes, and I don't think they'll mess with Conway, which is a huge error from last year.
Yeah.
Where they dropped Conway early, did show faith in him. I don't think that'll happen. So, all right, let's quickly go around the room and take final predictions. We've discussed pretty much every
We
team.
wanted to discuss LSG for a
Yeah,
moment.
nobody's.
LSG.
Why is nobody giving LSG a chance?
Go for it. They'll win the orange cap for sure.
If you notice last year, their biggest problem was their number 3. They tried
Yes, Manish Pandey first.
Manish
Huda,
Pandey,
Badoni.
there was a game even K. Gautam batted very
Yeah,
high
yeah.
up the order.
That didn't work.
That didn't
Again,
work. So that
Rajasthan.
number 3. So you get Dickok, Rahul, and Pooran at 1, 2, 3. I don't think many teams can ask for a better set of number 3.
So then who are
it's a
your
good
other
team.
2 overseas players? Stoinis and
Stoinis and Mark
Wood.
Wood, depending on how fit he is.
Let's go around the room and take one winner finally. Who will win the IPL?
Sunrisers.
Sunrisers Hyderabad.
I'll go with him again.
Sunrisers.
Can I name 2? Can I name the finalists?
Okay.
RR Delhi.
And who will win that final?
Oh God. RR.
Oh, you went against your heart there.
Sunrisers.
3 Sunrisers.
I think Rajasthan Royals, I think we haven't spoken about Ashwin and Chahal could play a huge impact in that Rajasthan ground with the dimensions, and that could be
They'll
the
take some
difference.
time to get there. They play at Guwahati first
Yeah.
and then away. And
They have a Zampo
reach
also.
Jaipur. Yeah. All right. CSK. 100%. And I'm not kidding. Thank you all very much.